Assalamualaikum and good night, everyone. So our purpose for this Zoom season is to share our reflection on what each of us has gained from the managing the event, which is focus on the stress management, how to cope the stress in a healthy way. So shall we start? Okay, let me introduce myself first. My name is Nur binti Adilisha. So my role is a MC of the event. I would like to share my experience as the MC of our recent event, and I'm also the one who prepared the script for the MC. At first, I felt very nervous and precious speaking in front of everyone and making sure that everything went smoothly and keeping the audience engaged. Actually, it was a big responsibility for me as a MC for that day during the event. But I found a healthy way to manage that stress. First, I prepare ahead of time. I practice my lines and learn the flow of the program and make sure I understood my role clearly. I also use a simple stress relief method, which is deep breathing, staying positive, and reminding myself that it's okay to not to be perfect. Talking to sportive friend and staying focused on the purpose of event helped me to calm my nerves. So from this experience, I gained many valuable outcome that I become more confident in public speaking, and I'm also improve my communication skills, and also I learned how to stay calm under pressure. Most important things that I learned is the preparation, and a positive mindset can help the overcome fear and stress. So being an MC was a challenge, but it helped me to grow both personally and also professionally. And the last, I'm thankful for this experience. So and I'm proud what I achieved for that event. So I think that's all from my reflection. So how about Danish? Danish Akmal?
Right. All right. For that, my name is Danish Akmal Hazim bin Shahrudin. So for my role is registration team, and for the role of my registration is to handle the first point of contact, which making sure attendees are registered and everything is in order. Uh, and then for the experience that I get from this event is I I have or I first time in my life recite for the doa for the opening event, and it caused me a happy, very happy, and then very pressure about how to what we call it to make the uh what oh the right, that's more for me. Thank you. Then I will pass to next.
How about you? I mean,
First of all, hi, Assalamualaikum. My name is Ismail Amin Hakim bin Suhaimi, and I'm taking part of a logistic team. So what is some of the job that I do in the logistic team is basically is handling and assist all the participants in and out from the event, which is example is assisting the participant to fill up the chair in the hall, and make sure all the event is run smoothly from the beginning until the end of the event, and also to make sure that all the participants give a good feedback in the middle of the event. Like example is responding to our speakers, play some of the mini games from the what have been done by the speaker. So what is the benefit of being a what we call part of my job is I can learn on how to manage the event well, to ensure that the event can be run smoothly. And for me, for my part is I can gain a lot of benefit from this job, which is my role is the key and also the important of handling this event, and also the main factor to that we can achieve to make sure that the event can be run smoothly. And I would pass to the my call my partner in my role is Ismail Aiman Hakim. That's all from me. Thank you.
Okay, hi, Assalamualaikum. My name is Ismail Makim bin Suhaimi, and I'm from the logistic team. So my role on that event is, which is I handle the venue setup and I organize the venue layout and make sure the utilities are ready. And beside that, I also handle in terms of equipment management, which is handle the delivery and tracking of material and equipment. Other than that, we also make sure and monitor all of the students not sleep, and also taking part in any activity that has been conducted in that event. And at the same time, uh, for our logistic team, we handle a breeding technique on that day. So we need to do the demonstration on how breeding technique happen. And then we also communicate to all of our team member to make sure everyone is informed and solve any issue that comes up on that event. And last but not least, we also make sure that safety comes first, which is ensure security and crowd control at the venue. That's all from me.
Okay. How about you, Ira? What did you get from this event?
Me? Okay, sorry.
Yes.
Wait. Um, okay, hi. I am Ira Maisara binti Mayasin, and I was actually assigned the role of the secretary in our group. To be honest, I joined the team a little late, so I didn't get to carry out the actual and the full responsibilities of a secretary, like taking minutes for the for each and every one of the meetings and handling all of the documentations. But I'm really thankful that the group still accepted me and trusted me enough to contribute in what I could. I managed to get the guest speaker's CV, and at one point, they have also asked me to help ask the school if any of the lecture theaters were available for our event date. Those tasks may seem small, but they taught me how important communication is, especially when handling or when working with people outside of the group. On the day of the event, I sat at the front and was tasked to guide participants to the back exit when they needed to step out, just to make sure that the session wasn't disrupted. And even though my role was small, I realized that every contribution counts. So from this PEC experience, I learned that management isn't just about doing big tasks. It's also about showing up and being dependable, even if you're only doing small part. It also reminded me how important it is to be able to open up in teamwork, especially when you're starting out late like I did. This experience has definitely helped me improve my communication, even in the littlest form, and made me want to be more involved in the future. That's all from me. Thank you.
Ari, how about you?
Hi, and my name is Arif Hanafi. So my job is technical team. Uh, my job is responsible for all technical tasks, including plan, setup, and operating the type of equipment. This includes ensuring all system uh, function semua performing regular maintenance and troubleshooting, and any technical issue that arise during operation. Uh, NET is fully responsible for all technical aspects and even production setup from handling equipment, installation, and audio visual. Compare, and next is to resolving last-minute technical issue on site. Ensure seamless operation from pre-event testing to post-event shutdown. That's all for me. Thank you. Next,
Ellie, your turn.
As for my part, being the treasurer for the stress management talk event was quite a journey for me because my main role was to handle all the financial parts of the project. At first, I thought it would be just a simple math and tracking number in the project, but it turns out to be so much more than I thought. And I was responsible for creating budget tracking, expenses and making sure that all the teammates stuck to our estimated 350 limit, and we collected 10 ringgit from each team member to help to fund the race from the project and um charge the person 3 ringgit for the per person for the entrance. And I kept record of the money going in and out, and I also make sure everything was documented properly. And I also work closely with our leader, which is Muhammad Nabil, and we both had to make sure that there was enough budget for the important things like hiring speaker, preparing for the hampers, and setting up for the venue. And it wasn't just about spending. I had to think about how to spend wisely, and I even suggested that we look for another way to raise the fund to cover any surprises expenses, and that will help if we not uh getting collected the money that we have expected. And also I had to be really careful with our spending because I was oh sorry I and another thing that I think I have learned from this is how to planning for an event like this isn't a small event for me, and I think sometimes things don't go as we expected. So being a treasurer, I have to expect it, if the sudden cost that we plan, might go wrong. So I had to adjust the budget quickly and have to figure out solutions so that everything still fit into our plan. And also it's definitely taught me to think uh, on my feet to find a way to solve the problem without panicking. And I also realize how important it is to stay organized and communicate well with the team. So every time I make a change or notice something important, I make sure everyone know about it, especially our leader, which is one Muhammad Nabil. By the way, we were always on the same page and had uh, communications. And also, what surprised me the most was how much teamwork matter. Handling money isn't just about the numbers; it's about coordinating with others to make sure everything goes smoothly. I learned how to listen, communicate, and work together with the team to solve the problem together. And it really made me appreciate how much work goes into making an event successful with each other. So looking back, I can honestly say I gained a lot of from this role. I'm more confident with budgeting and more organized than before, and I definitely improve in solving problem quickly. Plus, I got to experience what it's like to manage a real life event cost for the first time, which is something I can carry with me for my future next project. So I think that's all for me. Thank you.
So I think that's all for today. I believe everyone had their own role in making this event success, and I hope this event gives all of us a valuable experience in management skill. So thank you.